Hey, listen, I'm glad you came in. Listen, have a seat. Look, brother, man, I don't have any great way or easy way of saying this, but I've met somebody. Listen, it's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. I know. Listen, we had a great 10 years together, but man, we feel like we need to go a different direction. I'm just, I'm not what I was. You're not who you were. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. Wow. Hey everybody, Matt with Notes and Knobs. It's here. The new Helix Stadium XL. I've got it. We're going to run it through its paces, but listen, in this video, I'm going to do something a little different. Everybody's going through all kinds of stuff and initial reactions, but here's what I thought I'd do. I have my last run of the year coming up here in a week or so. I've got 2 shows in North Carolina and then 1 in Virginia. I'm going to take this thing and see how fast I can make it gig ready. So that's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to open it up. I'm going to dial in, see how fast I can make my board, build my board so it is gig ready. So stick around and let's do it. It's a great day for great gear. All right, so I guess I'm only going to get one chance to unbox this. I'll be totally honest, most unboxing videos, I fast forward. So if you fast forward, it won't hurt my feelings. But apparently a lot of people watch these things or like to see them unboxed. So that's what we'll do. So excited. Oh, torn labrum, gosh. Side note, you should get something extra if there's no Bito honeys inside the candy bag when you get it. So Sweetwater, I'm just saying, Mike Wright, I'm talking to you. No Bito honeys in my bag, and my son Scooby doesn't like that. Happy New Gear Day. It's always a great day for great gear. Hey, speaking of which, if you love this thing and you're interested in one, they got great financing options. Check out my links below for Sweetwater. Cool, very nice. Very nice. Interesting, it says floor. Does that mean there's going to be a rack coming out? Very nice. Don't laugh, kids. You'll need these one day too. Helix Stadium XL floor, amp and effects processor. All right, what do we got here? It's got all these nice stomp mode cheat codes that I'll never read. Look, everybody, Stadium Aid Memoir and Children. Have a good sized board. I'm old. I don't mind having a good sized board. My board's bigger than yours. There she is. The cable's in there. Love how it actually already came with the different color, whatever you freaking call those things. I can't remember. You buy the colored little nuts to kind of mark where you put your cables. They already come that way for the ins and outs. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. All right, enough of that. All right, let's head back to my office and see how fast we can get a rig set up. So size-wise, it's definitely smaller, and I'm showing you now. You can see, based where the old Helix is, kind of the size, and compared to the Tone Master, even through the Kemper player in there, which obviously is much smaller, but hopefully it gives you a better idea of the size of it. All right, moment of truth. Let's power this bad boy up. See how long it takes it. To be honest, it's taking it a little while. It's taking it a minute. Nice. Boom. All right, let's go through what you do here. All right. Networks. Okay, so Wi-Fi. All right. Cool. All right, so we've got internet. Let's hit next. All right, so it's saying there's an update, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Fully up to date. Let's go. All right, so here is this stadium rock. So let's set this up. I got a gig. I'm literally, for the first time, let's see how long this takes me. Now, I did hook it up in the back. I literally just have the instrument coming in. I've got one cable going to the audio for the camera so you can hear it, and the other one going into my speakers here so I can hear the audio. And that's literally the signal chain, all that's done in the back. All right, so I am familiar with the Helix. I used one for a long time, but this is the first time ever touching this one. All right, let's set up a gig. I've only got so much time. Let's see how long it takes. So, is this so exciting? Okay. Boom. Users. Empty. Home. I just know that home button takes me home. Okay, so there it is. All right, with nothing. Let's go over here to the middle. Man, this touch screen is so nice. Amps. I have no idea. Let's see what this deluxe sounds like. Okay, kind of thin. Let's see what we got going on here. I've seen them talk about this hype thing. Let's see if we can find it. It don't sound too bad. I'm just seeing how fast we can get this edited. All right, let's go to a 57. I'm trying to figure out how you get it on the screen. Let's go to a 57. There's got to be some kind of view button here. Okay, so let's use this. See what I think is it this button? Okay, cool. So let's see what we get here. And you can see those parameters moving. Let's see what these differences are. Not what I'm after. I'm after clean. Nope. Noon. Trade. All right, man. So I will say the highs don't seem as shrieky for sure as the other Helix. Okay, that may be a good starting point. Let's go to this cab. I definitely want that to be a 57. I want it at an angle. Boom. This is pretty sweet. That's the center. Yeah. So there's the cap edge. Okay. Now let's go back to this amp. Okay. Okay, that's a good starting point. Okay, so I know I'm going to want my volume here. So let's find a volume. Sorry, like I said, I'm totally lost on this, so I'm just trying to do it like anybody would. Oh, there it is. Volume pedal. And I want it on this logarithmic. Oh man, that feels nice. Seriously. I like that. Okay, let's do a compressor here. All right, what kind of... There's our Legacy. Nice. Let's see, I don't want that kinky comp. I'm wanting... let's go over to the Legacies, red comp. Let's do this blue comp here. It even says chicken picking on it. Does everyone see that? It literally says chicken picking. Now, what are the odds it would say chicken picking? So let's go over here. Okay, little poppy for me. So let's rack it up. Shout out to line 6 for finally putting chicken picking and representing all of us nice, clean tone country guys who don't use a lot of gain and stuff, which if you do, that's freaking killer. I love that stuff. But for God's sake, you put chicken picking on there. So thank you, line 6. Okay, that'll work. Let's do... So I'm going to want to put my overdrives here, but first let's go down here on this second block and let's I want my delays down here. So let's just get a slap back. You have to, let's see. Let's go over here to Legacy. That's what I want. Let's just do, I don't want the delay with mod. I'm looking for maybe tube or some tape echo. Let's use this. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so I just want to slap back. Okay, so we got it. Okay, it's got dotted 16th. I want dotted 8th. So, not a fan of what they're trying to do there. So, I want that feedback quick. Okay, I think I like that. Tell you, in this room it does sound good. Okay, all right. Okay, let's give it a little reverb. Let's just do maybe a little spring. It's probably gonna be legacy. I'm old, man. I don't use any of the new stuff, man. Does that make me a total geek or what? Let's see what the options are here. Metro. Does that mean it dresses nice and combs its hair a lot? Like that. All right. Classic. I like that, but just don't need that much. Still got a little of that ting, ting, ting we gotta get rid of. Okay, cool. I like that. Okay, let's put me a little overdrive here. I want that prize drive, which is the Nobles. I'm gonna tell you, man, this sounds really good. And that's the problem. That's called Nashville lead, and that's Nashville lead. That's the problem with Nashville, but that's a story for another day. Okay, I like it, but I want just enough. For me, it's more of a second solo. Little grit. I do like this whatever it's called. That does make it a lot easier to navigate and move stuff. So. Okay, cool. It put it there. It's not where I'd really want it on the board. So how do I move it? Okay, assign to a switch. I want to replace latching. I actually want that more like, I want it right here where the spring reverb is. So is that what I do? Or do I press it? Oh, you press it. I don't even know, are these touch? Yeah, they are. Okay. Cool, that was easy. Okay, I know I'm gonna want a booster over here at the very end. I just know how I like my board, or sometimes I'll use this, but I may have to use wah in these shows. So that's probably gonna be a dynamic thing. Kinky comp. I just want a boost. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take a volume and put a gain pedal there, and I want it to add 5 dB. Okay, that's what I want. And I want it, let's see. I like it right here on my board. So let's do this. Let's assign to a switch. I want it to replace. Boom. Man, how nice is that? Very nice. Okay, let's put on a long delay. Now I would probably set up a snapshot or something like this for that, but I'm just setting it up like it's like a normal pedal board where I would just, hit what pedal I want for something. So I'm definitely going to need another delay. Now we're going to need something for my long delay. I found there's only about 4 sounds you really need. You need a nice clean sound. You need a little bit of drive that's only got a touch of reverb. Then you need your long delay setting, which I'm setting now, and then kind of your solo lead sound. Okay, so I need a long delay. Little mod's fine. Let's go to Legacy. Here I am again. Digital with mod. Let's see what it's got here for this. Okay, I pretty well know what I want here. I know I want it, and you may use the tap. I'm going to do it at 365. I just know. What did I do? Oh, my hand accidentally hit that. So let's go back to this delay. 365. I want a lot of feedback and less mix. Now, I've talked about this in other videos. It's going to sound like a lot more than you need. That's nice. Let's turn these trails on. Now, I would set for sure how much I need. I want to get live with the band, but... All right, my camera's moving here. Okay, I don't like that sound. I don't like that chorusy. That's a little too much. Let's clear that block. Let's get a different delay in there. Let's go back to Legacy. I was always a fan of that Los Race. I also like the ducking delay, but let's try this one. Let's go 365. Want a lot more feedback with less mix. Trails on. There we go. Okay, that'll work. Okay, I want to put these down here though. So I want, how did I do that? Assign to switch, replace. I want my long delay there, and I want my short delay. Again, this is just personal preference stuff. I just know where I want these. Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm just curious. How do I know if it's an Agora amp? Oh, yeah, that's fine. I can save it. Let's go ahead and save it. Matt. board. Let's make it red. That's cool, I guess. Okay. Let's hit this amp button. Oh, there it is. Okay. How do I know if it's an Agora amp? Like, do I just have to know? Is it labeled? Is it marked? Somebody leave me a comment and tell me. How do I know? I guess I'll have to figure that out, huh? I don't know. Okay. Now, I didn't check this, but I shouldn't lose my delay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, we definitely don't want that. So we don't want that coming from the instrument. We want this coming from, so I need to set this up to where, you know, it kills. So let's figure this out. All right, let's look. What's going to... Okay, so I had to fix that. I had to make sure I had this going straight out, and I needed to really flow more like this. So, yeah. So now it's going, I set this as path 2A, which is this path here. And so now, big difference. And I definitely want to be able to, when I let off that pedal, I want my delays to keep going. All right. Maybe a few too many. Or let's turn that mix down just a little. Okay. Let's add me let's go ahead and add in some, I know I'll probably use a little bit of chorus. Let's see, what kind of chorus do I want here? All right. So for me, I just need a touch because of some of the songs that we play in the style. Some of that 90s country. Okay. Okay, I think that'll work for what I'm wanting. If we add it in with here. Yeah. a pretty sound. I like that. Real pretty sound. I like that. Okay. That chorus there is fine. I actually don't need this comp here, so let's actually put that chorus over there. Actually, I want the chorus here. So assign to a switch. I want it to replace. It's going to go here. Okay, perfect. And I actually want this drive over here. I like my distortions to just go more distortion as it goes across. Boy, it's nice to have this many options again. All right, so let's turn that off. Let's move this, assign to switch, replace, boom, okay. Okay, probably will need a little tremolo for this. Let's put some tremolo here. Okay, that's a little intense, but let's see what these options are. I like that chord work. Cool. That's about what I'll need it for right there. Let's leave it. Except I want that tremolo down here. Assign to switch, replace. Boom, there it is. Man, I like that. Okay. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Except I want to get a little bit of this harshness out still. Let's go back to this amp. I could do this with an EQ. Let's get rid of some of that. I'd like... Let's see what happens here. That's not what I want. Let's go to the amp. Yep, I think I'm just going to tweak this myself. Let's see what this hype does for the amp. Let's see what this hype does. Man, it's kind of cool. I don't know exactly what it does, but it sounds better. Okay, let's add another, I'll probably need one more distortion sound. See what this air apparent sounds like. Sounds pretty good where it is, but... I don't want it to boost my gain that much. Don't want the gain... That works. Again, I'm just seeing how fast can I do this, get to a gig. Oh wait, air apparent. That's perfect place. All right, man, so here it is. Wow. I'm probably pretty gig ready. Obviously, like any rig, I'd have to make some tweaks when I get there. So I will say I did the beginning of the video and stuff to kind of be entertaining, I guess. But I really did just get this a couple hours ago. They just hit yesterday. I got mine a little late. I got it yesterday or today, this morning. Sweetwater overnighted it. I paid for it, by the way. It wasn't provided for me. However, don't forget, if you're interested in any of the gear I use, including the Helix here, which I highly recommend so far, please check out my links below. Yeah, man, so I'll have to tweak it a little bit when I get out to the gig. But, man, how gosh, man, my initial impression, it's gorgeous. Man, it's well built. It sounds great. But like I said, I haven't messed with it. That's literally me turning it on, and you saw me fumbling through it. And I thought you'd get more out of that. I've got a ton of videos coming as I get to know this thing better and more. But remember, man, I'm here. I'm a working musician, studio and on the road. I've got, like I said, one more run this year. So I'm not fiddling in the bedroom, if you will. So this thing's going to get used on the road in some gigs, in some studios. We're going to run it through its test. It's always a great day for great gear. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and like because there's a lot more coming. I'll see you soon.